right?
No, they're both the high road.
Hey, bye.
Both the high road, just different flavors.
Okay.
But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
Feeling,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Chef Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. Good, 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
The rubber wore off.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
The yearly launch of NBA 2K is always buzzworthy, and it's a great moment for us to celebrate and check in with the fans. Alexis, you've been at a couple of these events the last few weeks. What's it been like with all the buzz around NBA 2K23?
Oh man, it's been so much fun to see everyone in person. There's obviously, like you said, a lot.
Are you?
We have just a few games in the books, Brent. What are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying.
Substitution on the court. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Grant, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
MP outside. Lets it go with a three. That shot off the mark. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Here's Eubanks, defended by Jones. Here's Little. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Miles with another miss. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Simons has got his second basket.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Clock at 6. That's a 2 from Simons. And Jones pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
MP outside. Jones, the pass to Davis. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. And Jones pulls it down. And it's the Lakers on the break. Now here's Miles. Open jump shot off the mark.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Hart is out there with Winslow. Then there's Gary Payton the second. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Nurkic in at the center position.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession. And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Trailblazers trail by 7. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Miles. That is good off the back rim and in. Miles has got 6 here in this quarter. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to get.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a... Off the inbound, makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low, here's Little. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And this here little finishing through that bump.
Lakers leading by 9. Now Miles. He's got 14. Now the pass to Reeves. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hard against Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His fourth personal foul. 5th team foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempt. At the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Free throw good. Hart. And the Trailblazers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Miles. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miles has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Anthony Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with MP. And it's LeBron James. And it's Toscano in at the power forward position. It's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. In Decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
James looking around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. And here's Miles outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Lillard outside. Miles against Payton. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Now, here's Hart. Defense right on him. Lillard way outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player. And
Lakers. Substitutes here for the Lakers. Reeves is checked in, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Patrick Beverly. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Gary Payton, and Bryant kicks to Walker. Reeves the pass to Miles. Here's Reeves. MP outside. From about 19 feet, good on the jump shot. 23 points for MP.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
The shot, no good. James with some nice D. Miles, that's for 2. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Visualizing success. Now, Eric Hall is also a team captain. Quarterback trauma has enveloped Michigan so far, but there's football importance and there's life Well, Reese, Richmond, Indiana is located only a few miles away from the state border of Ohio. People in that town, they root for Notre Dame, Indiana, even Ohio State. But the fire department in Richmond, including one of its lieutenants, roots for Michigan and one of its tight ends. Why? Because they go back a long way. Michigan tight end and senior team captain Eric Hall is living the good life. He's in private jets. He's in demand.
I feel like we didn't maybe achieve tonight, but we're looking to get to the net.
And he's also an expectant father.
But the reason Eric Hall is here, he's meant to do great things. He's a dreamer.
And to think, Eric Hall's life almost didn't happen.
Probably a matter of minutes or even seconds. I would have been gone. I just think, you know, what it is.
February 13th, 2001 was the day that all went to Michigan. It was a day that I almost lost my kid, my son. 21 years ago, 5-month-old Eric Hall lived here with his young parents in Richmond, Indiana. His population of 36,000 would barely fill 1/3 of Michigan Stadium. It was in this blue-collar town, in this little white house, that life and death almost collided.
I definitely will never forget that date. February 13th, 2001 was the day of the fire.
It was in the morning. Call came in around 8:30. We're looking to gun fire, possible entrapment of a child.
The trapped child was Eric Hall. By the time firefighters arrived, the infant's father, Eric Sr., and a Richmond police officer had attempted a rescue, but had been blocked by light and smoke.
Fellow in the yard who ran right up to me and was like, son's in here, pointing to the window.
He's in this back room. There's a playpen on the floor. Like, get to him. Please, 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 hurry, hurry, hurry.
We break the window. We can see all the smoke come out.
It's just like a black cloud that colored the sky. It was so black and the smoke coming out, and that's when I lost him. I thought he was gone.
We were waiting, and I'm just so angry. There's no way.
We can't breathe. Every second seems like a minute, and every minute like an hour. Sit in there and take that heat that's melting your helmets and your face shields. Then I bumped into the playpen and reached in, and there he was. So, you know, I could feel him, I couldn't see him. I just scooped him up and tried to climb the window. I thought he was dead. Yeah. I thought that it was just too late. Firefighter on ladder brought him down, took him from him and handed him off to me. He was dead. As I'm walking towards the car, I was doing my mouth on him. And we're putting him in the back of the truck. I could hear him kind of gasp, cry, call a miracle.
I've never felt so helpless in my life. When they did pull him out and they said he was breathing, the next thing my mind moved to was he okay? Did they get him out in time?
Eric Hall spent 10 days in an Indianapolis hospital. But with the exception of a scar and skin graft on his left arm, he suffered no permanent physical damage. The first responders had saved his life. Now, it was up to him to live it.
When something like that happens to you, you just live life in a different mindset. I think about that
And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Mortgage the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Lillard in at the point.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Nurkic kicks to Hart, shoots. A rebound by the Lakers. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for Damian Lillard.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Here's Miles. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Free throw good, Miles. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the...
Coach Jim Harbaugh at Michigan says that all the players on that roster.
The hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Russell Westbrook in for MP. And a lineup change here for the Lakers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons is checked in. Grant finds Simons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-5 run here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Back to none. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by 14.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.